So it's August and it is really hot here in Japan. I'm not joking when I tell you that the other day I was down in Kurume, which is in Kyushu, and it was 42 degrees Celsius. Man, I've never been in heat like that before my entire life. It was horrible. Today in this particular room, it was 33 degrees Celsius. I've just switched on the air conditioner, so I hope there's not a lot of background noise in this video. Fingers crossed. Anyway, been pretty busy with gaming pickups over the last couple of weeks, and you guys have been too. So we're going to take a look at them later on. But before we take a look at the stuff that you guys have been buying, we'll also do this month's Patreon giveaway. That's right, this month we're going to be giving away 2 packets of that Sonic the Hedgehog curry, which you saw in the previous video. And if you didn't see it in the previous video, I'll put a link in the description down below so you can check it out. Okay, so what have I been picking up over the last couple of weeks? Well, let's take a look. I've got them all here actually. So first of all, I actually bought this for a Battle of the Ports show that I did. It's Marvel vs. Capcom on the Sega Dreamcast. Now, I thought I actually had this, and at one point in time I definitely did have it. I don't know where it went. But I had to pick it up again, and I'm very happy I got this again. It's a good game, maybe not as good as Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in my opinion, but still an excellent one-on-one fighting game. And if you've not seen the Battle of the Ports video I did on Marvel vs. Capcom, I'll also link that into the description down below. Okay, what else do we have here? Well, I was watching GameSack last week, and they featured a game called Michigan, and here it is. Now, I've never actually heard of this game. Now, the reason they featured it is because I had so-called awful voice acting, but I found the voice acting hilarious, which made me pick up this version here. But after buying it, I noticed that this is the Japanese version, and I don't know if it has the English language voice acting on it. I hope it does, but we'll find out. I've not played it yet. It actually only came this morning, so I'll find out sooner or later. But even if it doesn't, and I am missing out on the comical voice acting, I believe this is a pretty good survival horror game, so at least it's going to be a half decent game to play. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. Okay, now moving on to something pretty old here. Remember when I did the Sonic the Hedgehog curry video, I actually had a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 next to the curry. Well, small confession, that Sonic the Hedgehog box was actually just a color photocopy in a standard Mega Drive case. Again, I don't know where my Sonic the Hedgehog game went, so I actually had to go and pick it up again. And this is the real deal this time. And I was surprised that it is 100% in mint condition. Check that out. It's a beautiful condition. In fact, let's take a look at the cartridge a bit closer up to the screen. Is that going to focus? Look at that. Lovely. It's in beautiful condition. And same with the manual as well. It is absolutely perfect. Check that out. No bent pages. It's all lovely and clean. Amazing that a game, released about 30 odd years ago can still look in such good condition. And best of all, it only cost me 500 yen. So 500 yen, that's what, a couple of cans of Coke? No problem there, good price. Okay, and I recently did a Battle of the Ports on Vampire Savior. And in that video, I did mention that the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 version of Vampire Resurrection, which features Vampire Savior, was not released on physical formats. And a lot of people in the comments did actually point out to me that it was released in Japan only on a physical format, and here it is. I had no idea. I thought it was digital download only, so once I found out that you could buy this, I jumped on Yahoo Auctions Japan and grabbed myself a copy. Excellent game. To be honest, I still do prefer the Sega Saturn game over this, but I do love the series, so it's a nice addition to the collection. So I'm glad I picked that up. Not too cheap, a little bit expensive. And I don't remember if it came with a manual either. Let's take a look. Oh, it did come with a manual. Amazing. Let's just check. Is it a manual or is it just like a warning page? No, it's kind of a manual, although it only features 1, 2. Bit of paper just fell out, and 3 or 4 pages. What was that to fill out? Let's have a look. Oh, a registration slip. Yeah. So yeah, I'm very happy that fans of the Battle of the Ports actually pointed out that this was available to buy on physical media. Thank you very much, guys. Now, also picked up a couple of modern games. Yes, I do play modern games. You know, I'm not one of those people that just plays retro and think that all modern games are complete crap. That's not true. There are loads of great modern games as well. Now, I did have this one on digital download, but finally they released it in physical format. Yes, it's Sonic Mania Plus Edition. I'm so happy this was re-released. Now, unfortunately, here in Japan recently, most of the Xbox One imports are from Germany. I don't know why, and that kind of annoys me because you get these big stupid, you know, age ratings on the boxes. I really don't like that at all. So, but you know, it's something we got to put up with, I guess. And I was also a little bit disappointed because it comes with the European style Mega Drive insert instead of a Japanese one. Thing is, I don't even know if this is going to get a Japanese release on the Xbox One, so you know, European's better than, sorry American viewers, but to me, it's better than having the Genesis cover. I really don't like that. But yeah, inside you get the actual disc, and you get what seems to be a manual, but it's not actually a manual, it's more like a load of warning crap. I mean, why give you this? Give us a bloody manual, you bloody assholes. No one cares about all that warning stuff. But what is nice is you get this little art book with it. Unfortunately, mine is written in German, which is a bit of a shame because I can't read German, but at least I can look at all the lovely artwork. So that's at least the plus side, I guess. So yes, one of the best platformers of 2017 has been updated. A few little tweaks here and there, additional characters, and could possibly be the best platformer of 2018 as well. Who knows? It's definitely a good game. Okay. Also, keeping with the Xbox One X, we have Shining Resonance. Okay, now this is again the German version. I could have bought the Japanese version. Actually, comes out later. It's not out in Japan yet. But I wanted it with English text. Although I do play with Japanese voices. Sounds better voice acting all around. This German version comes in a steel tin. Everything just seems to be falling out today. It comes in a steel tin, as we can see here. Some pretty nice artwork on there. Can you see that? It's pretty nice. Hopefully it won't get rusty like a lot of these steel tins do. And the actual game, which is now on the floor, comes in a standard Xbox One box, again all in German with those big stupid warning stickers on the front. But on the plus side, it is in English, so at least I can play it with English text. That's a good thing. Okay, now something came through the post yesterday, just in time for this video, which I ordered a couple of weeks ago actually, and it wasn't cheap. It was very, very, very expensive. It is, yeah, the Terra Onion Neo SD NVS cartridge. Basically, if you don't know what this is, it's a flash cartridge for the Neo Geo. You put your little micro SD card in there, and I'll be doing a full review on that this week, so keep an eye open for that. There are a few things you should know about this if you're thinking of buying one, because it is not cheap. So I'll be posting that video later on this week. Check it out. And of course, we've got loads of stuff coming up for the Chinese knockoffs programs, which I do. We'll be doing this thing here. Believe it or not, this green piece of plastic is in fact a Sega Mega Drive, or at least I think it's a Sega Mega Drive. Hang on, let me just switch it on. I'm sure it was a Sega Mega Drive. No, it wasn't a Sega Mega Drive. This is even worse than the Sega Mega Drive. No, this is just completely not a crap. But check it out anyway. I'm sure you get a laugh out of watching that video. Just throw it over there for now. And we've got something else. Now this is the Sega Mega Drive. Just look at that sparkly box, isn't that lovely? And this actually holds a few surprises, so I will be covering this one as well in the future. As well as in the last Game and Pickups video, I think I showed you the knockoff of the AtGames Mega Drive console. That video will be coming very soon. Actually, it was filmed about a month ago now, but it's been delayed you know, for going up on YouTube, since there's been a lot of other videos coming out before it. But I will be getting that one out as well pretty soon. Now, one more thing which I have ordered which hasn't arrived yet is this up here in the corner. It is a new HDMI output box for the Sega Dreamcast. So once that arrives, I'll be doing a full review of that as well. Okay, so the time has come to choose this month's Patreon giveaway. So in here I've got all the Patreon supporters names, and just to prove that I have got a lot of papers in here, I'm just going to take them all out. As you can see, we've got actually all stuck together. There we go. That hasn't come out very well, has it? And I've dropped some of them on the floor now. Bloody hell. Okay, well, I'm not going to jump cut this because I want to keep this as legit as possible. Where the hell's that last one gone? So people know I am not BSing this whole thing. Okay, so as you can see, it's a bit out of focus, but all the people's names are in here. There's quite a lot in there. Okay, so 2 copies of the Sonic the Hedgehog curry I've got to give away. So that's 2 lucky Patreon supporters are going to get a nice box of Sonic curry. Okay, so excuse me. Let's see, who is the first Sonic curry going to go to? Okay. One piece of paper. Alright, here we go. Okay, the first box is going to Dave Rory Dropkick Saran. Okay. There you go, sir. That is going to you. I don't know if you can see that. That is definitely not going to focus on the video. But anyway, sir, you've got yourself 1 box of Sonic the Hedgehog curry coming up to you. Okay, and the next person, let's see. Who's it gonna be? Excuse me, got a dry throat here. Don't want to be looking. Okay. Hey, okay, here we go. I've got the next paper. Okay, the next one is going to go to Darius Powers. Here you go, sir. Darius Powers. Actually, Darius Powers, I must thank you personally for all the donations you've been making over the past few months. In fact, longer than the past few months. You, sir, are a very generous Patreon supporter, and I'm very happy to give you the Sonic the Hedgehog curry. So I will be getting in contact with Dave and Darius Powers to get their addresses to send them some lovely Sonic the Hedgehog curry. Congratulations, guys. Okay, now how about your Game and Pickups? Let's see what you guys have been buying. You've been buying quite a lot, as always. Let's take a look.